Hey babies, it's time for night talk. I'm up late scrolling on TikTok and I was like, it's time for night talk. What am I going to talk about tonight? Ooh, I don't know. So, I don't have much battery because I've been scrolling. So we're going to have to play this by ear. I think that I'm going to have to keep this short tonight. My cat was attacking my feet earlier. And I was like, it really hurt. I was like, dang. My bedding is all wet because I put it in the laundry and the dryer doesn't quite get it dry. So I'm just starting to dealing with that. That's all right. I was cycling because my sister was mad at me. We had a fight and I was like I tried to end the conversation before she got mad at me. She was comparing herself to me and I tried to tell her that no, she was wrong. And she was trying to say that I was comparing myself to her. And I was trying to tell her that no, she had started the comparison. And then she was asking me personal questions about my finances. Why is it everybody has to ask me like deeply personal questions about my finances as if it's anyone's business what my finances are? Why is it everybody's like business to ask a disabled person how they spend their money? Like, why is it your business how I spend my money and like what I do with my money and like people get so in my business about my money and like what I'm doing with my money. Like, people get so in my business about my money. Like, they want to look at my like finances and like go over my spreadsheets and like, how are you spending your money? How are you saving your money? Why don't you have any money? And it's like, because I'm poor. Like, but you get so much money a month. And I'm like, I don't get that much money a month. You think it's a lot of money. It's not that much money a month. They're like, but you don't have any bills. I said, I have bills. I have medical expenses. I have things that I pay for. Well, you don't have that many things. And I'm like, it adds up. And they're like, I just don't think it's that much. It's like, all right. Like, you live off of it. You live off of what I make. See how well you do. Well, I only make this much money a month in free money. And it's for 1 month. But next month you're making thousands upon thousands of dollars. Okay. Your bad month is maybe like my best month. But okay. my I only have $400. My sister said to me today, I only have $400 this month in disposable income for all of my spending expenses for groceries and gas and things. And I was like, that's a lot. I said, $400? I said, you have $400? I said, that's a lot. She thinks that that's like not a lot of money. And I was like, dang. I said, $400? That's like a third of my income a month. And she's like, that's not very much money. I was like, I don't have very much money. It's only $400 for all of that, for gas and groceries and all of that stuff. And I'm like, if I had $400 for all that stuff, I'd be doing pretty dang good. I'd be doing pretty dang good. Because where does she drive? She works at home. It's because she can't DoorDash. Oh no, you might have to not DoorDash for a month. Oh no. Because she spends $3,000 in DoorDash a month. She even said, I spend like $1,000 in DoorDash a month. Do you know how much I spent? The most I've ever spent on DoorDash was $30. I've never spent, and that was when I was living high on the hog. I spent $30 on DoorDash before. I was like, sure, I'll spend on DoorDash. I'll spend $30 on DoorDash. And that was when I bought a Dash Pass for a month. I spent $30 on DoorDash. And I was like, ooh, I don't know if I can do this. This is like really ritzy. But it's like really cold out. And I don't know if I want to go out. But I was like, ooh, I can get a Dash Pass and like, I can do this. And like, I have some extra money. And like, I guess I can justify this getting Panera and like $30. She spends $1,000 on DoorDash. 1,000. Hundreds of dollars on DoorDash. Like so much money on DoorDash. And then on groceries. $400 in disposable income. I'm not like jealous or anything. I'm just like saying, like, perspective. Like I was living off like maybe like $50 in groceries a week. Like beans and rice and like spaghetti and like tofu. Like, okay. Dino nuggies. Like, okay. I was like, if I have 4 dino nuggies, I can have that three meals because the one package is 12 nuggies. And like, I can split that between 3 meals. Somehow I'm still fat. How am I still fat? not fair. It's not fair. Oh well, it is what it is. But like, you can live pretty good on $400, especially if you don't have to go anywhere. You can live pretty good. It does take some economizing, but you can do pretty good for a month. Takes a little bit of planning, but you can do it. You just can't eat out. I've lived off like less than $50 a month before. And in disposable income. And that wasn't fun. Where all your money's just gone. You start the month off and you're like, whoa, I got money. And it's like all gone. All gone by the beginning of the month. You're like, where did my money go? All gone at the beginning of the month. And you're just like crying. You're like, how did this happen? Just paying bills at the beginning of the month. And it's just like all gone. And you're just like, I hate this. But that's why I like live with my parents now, is because like I'm economizing. And she thinks I live like high on the hog and stuff, but like I have to live with my parents to like save money. And like I don't make that much money. But she thinks that like my life is like so great and stuff. I live with my parents. I am disabled. Like this is not some like fairy tale that I'm living. People think that like I'm so like that my life is like some kind of like that I live some kind of like charmed life. I live with my parents. I am 40 years old. Like this sucks. This sucks. All of my stuff is in storage. All of my stuff is in storage. It's slowly getting rat eaten and moth eaten. I mean, I just hate this. I hate all of it. I want a house. And I'm probably not going to have a house, my own space for a long time. I just don't see myself getting a house. Not anything good, at least. I don't know, I think about it a lot. Just how, like, sucky it all is. I can't worry about that today. I'm going to have to think about it in the future. I don't know. I don't like thinking about money. I'm blessed enough that I have a roof over my head. I have food to eat. I can get coffee when I want. I mean, that's good enough for me. I can pay my bills. I mean, that's good enough. It's hard, but it's not intolerable. It's just rough. It's hard being disabled, but it's not intolerable. I have the love and support of my family. They think I have it easier than I do, and I don't. They're always in my business. My mom was like trying to get me to cancel like a couple of like small things that I'm like subscribed to. And I was like, she was quibbling with me about $10. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, first of all, it's none of your business. Second of all, I have those for a good reason. Like, it's not that I'm just subscribed to these things for no reason. Like, she was trying to get me to get rid of my Google One membership. And I was like, that's for my photos and my videos. I said, I'm not getting rid of that. She was like, but you don't need it. And I said, It's for my storage space for my videos. I said, no, I'm not getting rid of it. She said, but why do you need that storage space? I said, because then they'll delete my videos. So that's my backup drive for my videos. I said I need that. Annoying. Anyway, I don't want to quibble about it. I don't want to quibble about money. My sister was just getting mad at me. And I was like, maybe it's just not best that we talk right now. She was like, you're comparing yourself to me. I said, I think you started it. And she was like, oh. But the thing about it is I was just like spinning about it. I was just like guts churning about it. My mom started victim blaming me. She was like, you just need to learn to not say anything and not make waves and not trigger your sister like that. That you need to learn to not say things that'll make your sister upset. Because you know that your sister is a viper and that she'll just attack you. And I was like, I didn't say anything. And she was like, you said things about, you fell into the trap of saying things about her boyfriend. And you said things about her dress, that her dress didn't look good on her. And she was already feeling bad about herself. And so she was already upset at you. And so she attacked you. And I was like, you already set yourself up for failure. And I was like, so I just have to watch what I say always around her? She said, yes, of course. And I was like, but why would I want a relationship with somebody who's going to do that to me? She said, but she can't handle not talking to you. I said, but why? But I'm never going to just censor myself. I said, I'm not going to be that type of person that just not say what I think. I didn't think that her dress looked bad. I said it just didn't look as flattering as some of her other dresses. I said, she's stylish. I said, you are very stylish. I said, it's just that dress isn't very flattering on you for your form. I said, but you are very stylish generally. And I said, you always look good. I don't know. I'm just like reeling about the whole thing. She just like gets me so upset, and I just like start spinning and just like, I just like royal about it. That it gets me just like so upset when she treats me like that. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I just like, I I get into like panic mode, and like I want to just like eat all the food, and I just like want to like scream, or like I want to like cry, or like I want to like, that's why I'm like talking to you about it, because like I'm trying to like work myself through it. I'm like just so like, I'm just, my guts are just like, I'm just so sick about it. I just, I don't I don't know how to process this. I don't know how to deal with this. When she gets so mad at me, I don't know what to do, because she just yells at me, and she just treats me so bad, and I just don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to not make her mad at me. I don't, like, am I just supposed to just not be myself and just like, and just be like, people please? I just can't people please anymore. I can't be that person. I can't be the person that she wants me to be. That little simpering person. That little yes man that's like, oh, yes, of course, of course. Or that just doesn't say anything and just like listens to her just like abuse me. And just like poor little rich girl Jessica. Like how horrible her life is. Poor little rich girl Jessica. She just has it the worst, and like her life is just so miserable, right? She just has the worst life ever. Constantly complaining about her horrible life. And she lives in a luxury apartment in a big city with like, I mean, just like, does she listen to herself? like does she understand that she has friends and a job, and like she has the life that I wanted for so long? And does she understand that like there are people who like would kill for her life? That there are so many people who just like would fight her for her. I wouldn't fight her for her life, because like I feel like she treats her life with just so much disrespect at times. But so many people would fight her for her life, the opportunities that she has, and all of the things that she does, and all of the people that she knows. People would fight her for all of the stuff that she has in her life. The money that she makes, the salary that she has, the intelligence that she has. People would fight her for her place in life, her position in her life, her looks. her social graces. I just don't think she realizes it. I don't think she realizes, like, I don't think she realizes, like, I mean, like, I am blessed. I am blessed in certain ways. There are certain things that I do have a lot of privileges about, but, like, I don't think she realizes, like, how charmed her life is. But she always looks at, like, the negative of her life, of, like, that she looks at her life and goes, I have a lot of bills. I have so many things. I'm suffering because I make a lot of money, but yeah, I have a lot of bills. And it's like, everybody has bills. Everybody has bills. Everybody has things that they have to pay for. You are not the only one who has bills. And it's just like, poor little. Like, some people are only making like $30,000 a year. Like, not even that. Just struggling to get by. $40,000 a year, maybe. Struggling to get by. Making bare minimum. Making 15, 16 bucks an hour. Bare minimum. Making maybe 20 bucks an hour at most. Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta stop complaining. I'm just like roiling. I'm like, I was like crying. I don't know. I don't like crying on camera. I gotta go. Sorry, this was such a depressing night talk. I'm at 33 minutes. I gotta go. My camera's gonna die. I gotta talk later. Maybe skip this one. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later.